Hola chicos, buenos dias, Español dos. Just kind of checking in here. I hope that you had a wonderful spring break, Easter break. I hope that it went well. We're going to kind of get right back into it today. I know that you also received news recently that we are not going back to Spring Grove. I apologize that that's kind of where our year is going. I'm just as bummed as you are. I'm really sorry to the seniors. I hate that everything's up in the air and that I don't have more answers for you. So I hope that there's some light at the end of the tunnel, and I hope this kind of ends here soon. Let me know if you need anything. You know that I'm just a remind message away or email. If it's anything at all, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you can't get to your work today, whatever it might be, I totally get it. Just make sure that you reach out to me and kind of keep me in the loop. We can discuss extended deadlines and whatnot. I want to remind you guys that the deadlines suggested on Google Classroom are suggested deadlines. So let's say that you didn't get your project done on time, no big deal, turn it in. You'll still get full credit. We want to make this process kind of as easy for everybody as possible. And I want to work with you guys. I get that this is an unprecedented time and it's just kind of difficult for everybody. So just reach out and let me know if you need anything. As far as work-related or not work-related, whatever it might be, just let me know, and we can kind of work together to get through that. I have a long list here of things to kind of go over. So first things first, your imperfect projects are graded. They are uploaded to Sapphire. The video portion was fabulous. You guys did really well with that. However, some of you guys struggled with the imperfect sentences. So I left a comment on your submission. Make sure you go back and check that. You may go back and fix your sentences, feel free. Make sure all of your verbs are aba or ia. So again, some of you guys just got like a 15 out of 30 because they were all incorrect in the incorrect form. Make sure you go back and change them. When you do change them, send me a message on Remind or an email or just comment on the actual document just so I get a notification that you resubmitted them and I can go back and check them, okay? So again, and if you got a 25 out of 30 and you want to get a 30 out of 30, feel free to go back, check your sentences, figure out which ones are wrong. You can ask me for help. I can help you with that. Again, all your verbs must end in aba or ia. Remember Lady Gaga, aba, saba. So make sure you go back and check that. Super important there. We did start vocab. So today, we're going to continue with vocab. You will have a quiz on Friday. So it's going to look a little bit different than usual because you have your notes, you have the internet, everything's kind of at your fingertips. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult, I would say, but just as easy because you have access to all those resources. Won't take you longer than, I'd say, 15 minutes at most, but that'll be on Friday. So make sure you're preparing for that. There is a Quizlet posted on Google Classroom. Feel free to utilize that. You're not graded on it. It's not required, but I strongly encourage you to utilize that to practice your vocab words. Also, there is a PowerPoint on Google Classroom as well. This is for today. So I'm going to switch over to Spanish. So escuchen las instrucciones. Hoy vamos a mirar un PowerPoint presentación. Es una screencast. Tenemos que practicar repetición. So, es como en la clase, just like in class. Yo voy a decir la palabra. So, I'll say, for example, arrancar. I'll say, repite, por favor, arrancar. Super awkward because you're not here, obviously, but I encourage you to repeat those words. It'll be good practice for pronunciation. También hay un papel con un carro. There's a car, paper, you must label it. Eso es para hoy, it's for today. I'd say at least 5 vocabulary words. You can do more, obviously, but you should have at least 5 vocabulary words labeled on the car. Okay, if you have problems with downloading the picture or whatnot, just save it as a new document or just get your own car, label your own car, and submit it that way. If you're still having issues with it, just go ahead and open a new Google Doc and write the English and Spanish translation. So, for example, the trunk is baúl. So you're going to write trunk, baúl. That's totally fine, too. You need at least 5 vocabulary words. All right, chicos. Que pasen un buen día. Hasta mañana. Adiós. Chao.